Okay, we'll try to do this thing. Oh my goodness. How Christ warns us of the coming nuclear war in the middle of October 2016. Christ foretold there would be four main signs in the heavens. These signs are the signs of his coming, according to Matthew 24, verse 3. And they can all be explained as having this, in terms of having the same cause. One cause for all four signs in the heavens, namely nuclear war. The four signs are listed in Matthew 24, verse 29 through 31, Revelation 6, verse 12 through 14. They are sequential. Here are the four main signs in the heavens. First, quote, the stars will fall, unquote, would be the warheads falling, then detonating into fireballs that last for 3 minutes. They are really like stars because they operate on nuclear fusion, just like real stars do. The second sign is, quote, the sun will turn black, unquote. This refers to the blackness of wave interference, in which the trough of one wave, light wave, meets the crest of another light wave, and they cancel each other out, producing a straight line, which produces blackness. And the effect is momentary. It's not so much the sun turning black; it's everything turning black. Third, quote, the sky will depart like a scroll being rolled up. Revelation 6, 12 through 15. It's not the sky itself, it's the mushroom cloud in the sky. Each horizontal ring rolls outward, fading as it widens. And the rolling action fulfills the part about the scroll being rolled up, and the fading action fulfills the part about departing. Number 4, quote, the moon will turn to blood, unquote. This comes last, for it takes hours for the sky to fill with soot and smoke and create this filter so that the moon light is filtered out except for the red color. Our cities will produce this soot and smoke, filling the skies, and so the moon will look red when seen through the smoke. P.S. I recognize there are additional signs in Revelation 6, 12 through 15, but the last two are less impressive than the main four. The removal of, quote, every mountain and island, Revelation 6:14, would refer to skyscrapers, man-made mountains. As far as the islands being removed, I have no answer for that. That is not as okay. The waves of the seas roaring in Luke 21, quote, verse 25 through 26, refers back to Daniel 7, verse 2. The winds of heaven will be stirring up the great sea at the time of the fourth beast, actually the return of the fourth beast. That's in verse 8 of chapter 7. Which is the invasion of Western Europe by Russia. 10 horns or 10 nations. The 11th horn is an 11th nation which invades the 10. Actually, more than 10 will be invaded, but these are like the main nations. There are 10 Catholic nations that go with the Rome, which is a papal Rome, in verse 13 of chapter 13 of Revelation. Okay, the invasion of Europe is spoken of as, quote, like a flood. Daniel 11 verse 40. Some translators, quote, take, quote, hearts fail them, unquote, Luke 21 verse 25, to refer to mere fainting. How totally childish. It's talking about heart attacks. Because nuclear war won't just cause fainting, it will cause heart attacks when people see what's happening, of course. P.S. The stars will fall in Matthew 24:29 is P-I-P-T-O, fall, in the Greek. But in Mark 13, it's ek, P-I-P-T-O, ek, out, fall out. And fallout is a well-known term in connection with nuclear war. That's it. Now let's see if I can turn this thing off.